Hi, saseni watu wangu, our safeguarding family duniani. God bless you. Thank you for coming to this video today. Today we are talking about red flags. Kama kawaida, I'm your host, your safeguarding officer, Jeff, and this is
Judy.
So, karibuni. Today's video is literally about red flags in relationships. But maybe before we go any further, we need to define what we are talking about here when we talk about relationships. Here we are talking about committed relationship, whether be it your partners or you are married, or you have started a serious relationship and you are looking forward to starting a life together. That is what we are talking about today, right?
Yeah.
And therefore, we want to look at red flags. So what are red flags? Red flags are things that an individual, whether you be the husband or the wife, or the husband to be or the wife to be, or you're both fiancés, the things that you see that causes or raises alarm or concerns about your relationship, your commitment to one another, that you see they may jeopardize your future relationships. But they are not very open. They are not so blunt. They are not so straight. They are not so clear. Those are what we call red flags. And therefore, we want to welcome you. Our main role is to come and do this video so that we can support relationships, we can support families, we can support children, because these red flags are going to cause problems. And when they cause problems into a relationship, that means children are affected. If that, a couple or family has children, if they are youths, they will be affected, including the two individuals that are in that relationship, committed relationship. They will be affected. So it's critical. It is important we talk about this topic. What is the first red flag?
I'm not talking about that we should be so sensitive of things that happen to our life in marriages, but it's always sometimes to sense.
It's critical, but it's necessary for you to be cautious. Otherwise, you may ruin something that is
coming,
something good that is about to happen. But also you have to be cautious. Because of the inevitable. So what is our first
our first point is about our mobile phones.
Oh yeah. Guys, this is a big one. Believe you me. Yes.
And when we talk about the mobile phones, mobile phones are very good. They inform us. We use them to do our business. We also use them even
communication,
to grow our love together. And we use them for a lot of things. So, and our mobile phones are very, very important.
Literally, we cannot do without mobile phones. In this day and era, we cannot do without a mobile phone. Period. But
it's good to be cautious.
They can cause serious problems. And I agree with you. So point number one, mobile phone. So what are we talking about when we're talking about mobile phones?
We are talking about when you are in relationship or even in marriage, sometimes when you see your spouse receiving calls and he or she doesn't want to receive call when you're together, I think that is one of the red flags that you need to think about.
Right. Okay. So literally here you're talking about I'm receiving a phone call and I'm just leaving here, or I'm leaving the lounge. If I was in the bedroom, I'm leaving the bedroom and I'm going to receive or take that call somewhere else. I'll go outside. If we were in a car, I'll stop the car, I'll go out. We are talking of people here who are married, who are in a relationship, who are partners, or who are in a serious relationship. So literally when you receive this phone call, you stop whatever you are doing and you go to pick the call somewhere else. that is a red flag straight away.
Yes, it is.
Why is it a red flag?
Because it's like you don't want me to hear the discussion that you're having. So if you don't want, and I'm your wife or your spouse, what is this you're hiding from me?
100%.
Yeah.
Definitely, if we are one, because especially for those of us talking from the perspective of married couples, I left my father's house, you left your mother's house, we were two and we became one. And the Bible says, two are no longer two but one flesh.
True.
And we do things, everything else together, including being intimate, which is the most intimate thing that can happen to two individuals here on planet Earth, is being intimate.
Yeah.
So what is this that I'm receiving from a gadget, a mobile phone, that would cause me to leave you and I go and I pick it up or talk to whosoever is calling me somewhere else? That is telling you there is something wrong. There is indeed something I don't want you to hear. Sure. And that's a serious. If you see your partner doing that, start to pray. Start to be warned. Something is not right. Now, we are not talking about here that if it is one phone call, you know, you start to be oversensitive. And I totally agree with you when you spoke about let's not be oversensitive. So we're not talking about that one phone call or two phone calls. You know, sometimes maybe here where you are watching a movie, you know, children are making noise, you know, you yourself, maybe you're on your own phone call, and then I receive a phone call and I want to take it privately, or I want
even
to, you know,
business,
it's a business call, it's a meeting call, and where I am is very noisy. Then when I go, all of a sudden you start to be
overreacting.
Yeah, overreactive. And I've just left because the environment there was not conducive. So that's not what you're talking about. We're talking about a pattern here.
Yep.
That you are used every time you get phone calls. You have to leave wherever you are to go and pick or answer this call somewhere else. That's what we're talking about. That's a red flag. So if your partner or your husband, your wife, your fiance, whatever has been doing that, be warned. Something is brewing that is not right. And you need to watch that. Pray. Let me look at number 2. Now, if you have your partner, they want to keep changing their passwords every now and then. It's like if it is my wife, maybe she knows my password. It's ABCD. And after the next 2 hours, I've changed to ABCB. So that when she tries to go through again, if she wants to use my phone, she can't use because I've changed the password. If your partner keeps changing the password every often, if, you know, they put a passcode, if they put a fingerprint, and they don't, especially if somebody puts a fingerprint, because you know it's only your fingerprint that can unlock that phone. That's a red flag. Because again, why is this that you are their partner? You do everything together. You share the same children. You live in the same house. You sleep in the same bed. You do things together, everything. A lot of people, even they bathe together. You do everything. But this person wants to have their fingerprint on their mobile phone. Or else you can have a password that your partner can know if it is ABCD or 1, 2, 3, 4. And your partner or your wife, your husband or your spouse, whatever, they know. So that, and that one, I don't need your fingerprint. I don't come to collect you from where you are if you are having a shower or you are asleep to come and get your fingerprint. I can just put the password and just use your phone if I need to use. You know, so if somebody is changing their password every often, and they don't want you to know their password, or somebody wants to keep their password, and they are your husband, your wife, your partner, hi, something is wrong there.
Yeah, but you know, there are some people who say that your mobile is your mobile and my mobile is my
That's
mobile.
rubbish. That's rubbish. If you can be my wife and we do everything together, and guys, here we go candid here. The most intimate thing that we've said again, and I've said before there, is to be intimate with your wife or with your partner. What thing can you say is more intimate than being intimate with one another? If we can do that as a husband and wife, what is this that I'm saying that is my phone is my phone, that you cannot see my phone? What is it? Somebody tell me here, please, on the comment. if I can be intimate with you, which is the most intimate here on planet Earth, what is your mobile phone? That I can say that, oh, this is my mobile phone. My mobile phone is my mobile phone. When you start hearing somebody talking like that, there is something they're hiding. There is some things they are doing. They've got some texts, some photos, some pictures, some whatever thing that they are receiving that they don't want you to see. That's a red flag right there. What's another one?
The next one is about posting your husband, your spouse, and about you having a problem posting your relationship in social media, like updating your status, saying that you are in a relationship, you got married, you got divorced. Those are the status that we normally use in our social media. So if you have problem of updating your status, it's like you're not serious in your relationship.
I agree. Because what is it that you're hiding? So you don't want people to see me that I'm your husband.
Are you engaged?
So who is it that you don't want to know that you are engaged? Why is it that you are struggling updating my photo? It's my birthday. You can't even put my photo because you don't want people to know you are married. There are things that you are doing at workplaces, in your business, and you do not want people to know you are married because maybe outside there you do usually say you are single or your relationship is complicated. You know, people like to use that word. I'm in a complicated relationship. So that means you are open to anything. When you see people putting that, their status, it's complicated. That means they are ready for anything. They can do anything because their relationship is not worth nothing. So I agree with you there about if somebody has got a problem with posting you, or if you post them on your social media platform, there are people that soon as you post them on your Facebook page, hell breaks loose. They become a problem. Why did you post me on your profile? Why did you do this? Why didn't you ask me? And you'll be thinking, hold on.
What's wrong with that?
You are my husband.
We are in relationship.
So what is the problem with me posting you on my page to say that this is my other half? This is my wife. This is my fiancé. Are you not proud of me? Or what are you trying to insinuate? That is a red flag right there. If somebody is not ready to be posted or on your profile or to post you, they never post you on their Facebook page. They never post you anywhere. Be worried. Because why? The question should be, why are they not posting you?
Sure.
And you see them going through their Facebook page, laughing and looking at, oh, look at this person is. They are very good in reading other people's, stories and status, but they never put you on their Facebook page. You are never on their YouTube. They don't put you anywhere on their TikTok account. Hey, my friend, that relationship is rocky. Watch about it. It's a red flag. Another one, we still remain on mobile phones. When your partner does not allow you to touch their phone, there are people, it's a red flag right there. If this phone, I never let it go. If you see those people that they are always with their phone, 90% of the time their phone is with them. They would never let this phone charge in the lounge or in the hallway because it has to be next to them. Just in case the phone rings and they rush, they jump. They can jump from one place to another to go collect, collect the phone. Just in case your wife or your husband picks the call and say, hey, babe, the phone is, you don't want them to see who is calling. If you see your partner is like that, soon as you touch their phone, they are starting to become funny. They say, my phone is my phone. Whenever you hear somebody say, my phone is my phone, what do you want with my phone? It's my private. What private are you talking about? If we can do things together, we are doing business together. You know, if we are husband and wife, if you are my fiancé, so why is it that you want to have a private phone, but you don't want to have a private relationship with me, but you want to have a private phone?
True.
That's a problem right there. I don't know about you, but if somebody does not want you to touch their phone, something is wrong.
True.
But guess what? They are happy for you to touch them, but not their phone. They are happy for you to do things with them. They are happy for you to hug them, kiss them, be intimate with them, just not their phone. Be concerned. That's a red flag in a relationship because something is about to go down. Do we have any other?
I have another one. It's about how your wife, your partner, your spouse have saved you in their mobile phones. I think if I love someone, I don't have any problem calling that person babe, calling him sweetie, calling him my better half. And I think it is very important to know that that person, he values you. As a man, if you are cheating your wife, you have saved that person, even the name of a male, Kamau, and you know you are cheating, and that Kamau is the girl that you are cheating with, or the woman, you are calling another man that you are cheating Wamboi, and that person is the man that you are cheating your husband with.
So literally what you are saying, how we address each other in relationships is critical. How we name them on our gadgets is critical. Because indeed nowadays, a lot of relationships have been ruined by just names.
True.
I mean, if you look at a lot of videos nowadays, you go and you see, there's a lot of people that like to sanitize. And these people who do a lot of sanitizations, you go and you find that because people are not touching each other's phone, you go and you find that we were looking at a video of some people there that were doing for sanitization. One guy, when his phone was taken to be checked, he was asked by this guy that was sanitizing the phone, how have you, saved your wife's name on this phone? He couldn't answer. So the guy said to the wife, what's your number? He tapped the number on the phone. Guess what happened? The name that appeared there was Main. I cannot pronounce the other name. That's the name that the guy had saved. So straight away, you know, that's the main one. So there are others. So that relationship did not even go any further from there. Because when the wife had what the husband had named her on his phone, straight away it was like, okay, if you can call me that, that's it. We don't even need to go any further. We don't even need to check anything else. This relationship is finished. And that's how it ended. So how you will call your partner, a lot of people will call each other like bae, sweetie, honey, whatever it is, better half. So I think it's critical. And but also I think names are critical because as you grow together, as you become mature, you adapt to yourself, you choose names for yourself, you become comfortable with each other, and you have your own lifestyle, you have your own nicknames for one another so that you can keep spicing up your relationship. But if you keep calling your husband the same name that you found you dated him with, it doesn't show any relevance of enjoying your marriage. You have to go with times. This girl has been there for me. She's been my wife. She's become a mother for me. She's now raised the boys. They are grown. Some girls are married now. I have a better and a beautiful name for her now. So yeah, it's beautiful. Find a good name for your spouse. It's very important. Maybe another one. We still remain on a mobile phone. That's why we said mobile phones are critical. These things, they can,
in 21st century.
people cannot do without this, and a lot of problems are caused by these things. If you see your partner Every time they are taking this mobile phone in the bathroom with them, they are going, whenever they go to shower, they are with it. Whenever they go for a bathing, they are with it. If they go to sleep, their phone is next to them. That's a red flag right there. So literally what we are saying, if you see somebody that is going to the toilet, bathroom, even when they are showering, they are, well, you know what, even me, I take my phone sometimes to when I'm going to bath. I take my phone, but I use my play music and all that. But I have no problem leaving my phone wherever. But I use it for music. That's not what we're saying. We're not saying that you can't take your phone to the bathroom, or anybody that takes their phone to the bathroom using it for music or whatever, that's a red flag. No, that we are not. Again, we say don't be oversensitive. So just look at patterns. Is this person doing that because they want to just enjoy their music? And the person that want to enjoy their music, if my phone battery is low or dead, I can take my wife's because I just want to be on YouTube and playing some songs. That's it. So, but if somebody is with their phones in the bathroom, in the toilet, when they are outside there in the conservatory or in the garden sunbathing, they have to have their phone next to them. Something is wrong.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. Another one?
The next red flag is about your spouse or your wife or a husband not introducing you to his or her family.
That's a big one.
And you have stayed, maybe your relationship has grown, you are married, even you got children, but this person has never even taken you to his family.
The question that I'll be asking myself is this. We've been together for some time. And if I was the lady, I'd be asking myself, I have given myself to you. I've even carried your children. I've born you 2 children or 1 child. I've cooked, I've done all this. I've supported you as my husband. Why is it that you have not taken me to see your mama? Why haven't you taken me to see your daddy? Why haven't you taken me to your people? That is a red flag because something is seriously wrong. If I was the lady, I'll be asking myself, even before I born you 1 child, I'll be saying, if this relationship is going to go any further, you need to know my people. If you can't know my people, something is wrong. What plans do you have for me? Are you planning to leave me? And that's why you're not introducing me to your people? Or what? Tell me the reason as to why you're not wanting me to meet your mom or your people or your cousins.
I think sometimes people might tell you, okay, I had another story somewhere that the person couldn't introduce the wife to the family because maybe they had a problem or they had issues with their parent, and he felt that he cannot go and introduce the wife to the family.
Okay, bear with me, hold on. I think that's fair enough. And like we said, it's important for us not to be oversensitive. So if that is the case, then when me and you meet and we start this relationship, then and you realize that we are going somewhere, we are going to become an item, it's critical you tell me that in advance, that you tell me, and by the way, because I think that this relationship is going somewhere, I might as well just let you know that me and my family, we don't see eye to eye. We don't talk. I don't even meet them because of A, B, C, D. So I don't want you and me to go deep into this relationship and then you start wondering why I am not taking you to see my mom. We don't see eye to eye. Now, if you say that to me, I'll have been aware. So I will not be expecting to be taken to see your family. But then even if you're not going to take me to your family, I expect you to have some friends. No man is an island. There is at least you're going to have some. And again, here is another worry and concern. If you are having a problem with your mother, your father, your uncle, your auntie, your grandparents, your cousins, you don't see anybody eye to eye.
I think you're the one who is having the problem.
That's a big red flag to that person. Don't marry that person, my friend. Because I tell you what, there is no way you can have problems with everybody in your family. Everybody. You don't even have a cousin.
And not even a cousin. you know where your mom's family are, or even your dad's family. Even if I'm not getting along well with my family, I know where I can get my auntie, my uncle, my shosho, my guka. So I think.
So that's why we are saying there's no way you're going to tell me that you are at loggerheads. You are fighting with everybody. Nobody, you don't see eye to eye with anybody in your family. How? Where did you come from? You didn't born yourself. What is this bad that happened that you fell out with everybody in your family? Definitely they are not wrong. Something is wrong with you. And therefore, if I am actually marrying you, I need to be thinking twice, because if you have fallen out with all your family, you are about to fall out with all my family. And I cannot have that. So that's a big one.